Yeah, man, what's going on, y'all? See, nobody's in here yet. Uh, so I want to talk about a few things. What I said the title is broadcast living and the time that you can't recover, and it goes for two. It goes right for me too, really. Even though I'm not broadcast living, um, they're broadcast living, but they're wasting all their time. They're using all of their time, um, but they're wasting my time too because I prefer to not have them involved with my life, and I don't really get that choice. So I'm talking about gang stalkers using neural monitoring and the way that they're the way that they broadcast. So I've had a lot of different people on my channel over the years, and uh, I think that it's an amazing technology. I think that you can't really blame the technology because when we discover that something is a thing or is possible, then it's not like you could just put that in a vault and decide that we're not gonna learn any more about that. Now that we know that's possible, we're just gonna hide that fact. So technology doesn't go in reverse, and I won't say humanity doesn't go in reverse because some of these people really seem like degenerates to me. But um, our understanding of things on a technological level continues to advance, and I think that it's a little bit at the expense of our spiritual understanding. And then there's some people that try to keep a balance there. But, these gang stalkers that become addicted to this mind control technology, that's a little different. So if I was to get access to my neural monitoring, I would see it as a couple of things. One, a way to know, a way to prove, a way to keep um, records of, or a way to a tool. It's really more like a tool, okay? Because you have life, you live life, and you're a human, humanity on Earth, and this technology can be used for things. So I guess I don't know exactly why, but a gang stalker they probably use this um, more like a way of life rather than a tool. So I don't know if they might hate their life, or if I mean I would say, oh, maybe it's that cool, but I've dealt with a lot of different people that are gang stalkers, and it's not that cool for all of them. So some of them are not on broadcast all the time, and some of them just do this sometimes. They do broadcast sometimes. So, but some of them they don't get off of broadcast at all. They stay on broadcast all the time, and they don't get off of broadcast. So those people have chosen broadcast as a way of life, and then they come off of broadcast just enough to sustain the life of the human host to their mind, I guess. And they're wasting all their time. As I tell a few of them, I'm like, you should really consider, getting off of broadcast and living as yourself, as a human sometimes, and experiencing life as a real person. Um, I know some of them that have been on broadcast most 24/7, most of all of that, every day, all day. Maybe rather other than a few basic necessities, or they have to use the bathroom, or eat or whatever. They do use broadcast. They have broadcasting while they sleep. I mean, while they're broadcasting, they are basically asleep. Their physical body. Um, Now, I was asking some of them, and I know the answer already because of experience, but I was asking some of them, like, um, is uh, is it like a dream where you don't really remember? or is it like being awake? You do remember, or is it like you remember while you're a broadcast what happened as a broadcast, but once you wake up and you return your mind to human functions, are you unaware of that? Is it like split personalities? And I know that it's not. I know that they understand but she was like, yeah, it's. I remember everything always, and I know they do because um, anytime I talk to them, there's a lot of times they reference things from the past, and you can tell that they do have a memory of everything that's happened, just like I do, whether they were um, on broadcast or as a human form. I knew some of these people, and we talk about things extensively sometimes. Hey, what's going on? Fax modem. Y'all come up with some really cool names, man. So I had to do live. Yeah, yesterday I did a live video. Actually, yesterday I put out a lot of videos, but they didn't all make it out. Only like one or two, maybe three made it out. I know at least about three more didn't make it out, and that's been an ongoing problem. So I went ahead and documented those things into one entry from the last like 30 days, and there was 14 videos that got shut down, and the upload was failed. Like they made the upload fail. I don't have videos fail for the upload. It's not something that happens. I live in a metro zone where there's always plenty of signal. Okay, and I got unlimited service plans, and it's full power. I mean, there's no reason for it. And what happens is they go into it and cause something with they cause some problem with the upload to make it fail. And they've done that. They usually do it when it has something that they really don't want you guys to see. And yesterday it was two or three different ones. I know two of them were about the Snapseed, the editing on Snapseed, and me showing you kind of like how I go about editing, um, and it's really good. It's really really good. The photos that I edit these days, man, I can almost edit any photo and just about in no time get people and words showing up. Like really not a problem. I've been doing this a long time and I'm really good at it. I use Photor or Photor Pro, and I use Snapseed, and I really like Snapseed. Photor Pro is pretty. It might be a little bit more advanced, but Snapseed has a few features that I really am partial to, and you'll see more of those edit videos coming up because I'm gonna start doing more of those because I think it's time to push that a little bit again, and so that's what I'm gonna do. But yesterday they failed with about 3 uploads, and um, I had to do a live video at the end, last night. I wanted to make sure that it got out there, and then even as I did the live video, like 83 people tuned in, and when it got done, they stalled the upload for like 5 hours. I think it didn't make it on till like I don't know. I don't know what time it was on today when I woke up, but it wasn't on last night, and there was like 4 or 5 hours before I went to sleep that it didn't make it on. It was still processing. It'd say processing, and there's been times in the past where they've made those not upload, and I figured out one little way to kind of um, like a workaround to get past them on that one, but that didn't work yesterday, and it hasn't been working on it only works on the live videos, and I think it's because it's already in their system, and so whatever they are doing to make the upload fail can't work if the upload's already there, if I do my little workaround. So anyway, I think that's about it, man. I think these game stalkers are wasting a lot of time. They really are. They're wasting a whole lot of time living as broadcasts, and they've put their humanity and life on Earth as a normal human. They put that aside to live as a broadcast. And I know some of them hate their life. And the one guy was like, last night he was saying something about like, um, you know, there's nobody that like a younger person wouldn't have an advantage over me. Physically, as long as I'm broadcast, as a broadcast, it's not like I'm old or something as a broadcast. So that's what this one guy, he's like 60 something, was saying last night. Um, Anyway, that's what's going on. I'll try to do another video later, or at least edit video on Snapseed or something about something. Oh, there's another thing that I want to mention real quick, and I'm not going to go into depth about it, but I just want to mention that because I've talked about it before, but I want to make sure it's definitely a crime against humanity. It's definitely illegal, but they're not prosecuting these type of things. And look, my plan is like this. Detective Johnson at my local police department, he said, look, there's nothing in the law books about remote neural monitoring. So, even if this is what's happening, what do you want me to do about it? Like, there's nothing I can do about it. And I feel you, man. What are you going to change the whole society and like rewrite the law books and the blink of an eye make a revolution already have happened? No, it's not going to be like that. And you're not going to go and have them all of a sudden prosecute somebody for broadcast attack or something like that. But these things that I'm looking into really now, because a lot of what they have to do, or a lot of what they do, revolves around things that are illegal. And so things like hacking into your systems and all kinds of account thefts and identity frauds and things like that. When we get good enough to, and I'm getting there, we get good enough to combat that, improve what they're doing, and really dig into that. That's going to cause for prosecution of real life crimes that have a great possibility of leading into some very suspicious activity when it comes to an investigation. And it's going to be difficult for them to continue to overlook what becomes so evident. So I think that's the direction that we got to focus on. Definitely pay attention to your accounts, stay on top of your accounts, stay on top of your connections, and learn about coding and all of these type of things. It's very important stuff. It's the most important stuff, and it's going to be very important to a lot of different aspects of your life, especially moving into the future. So I know it's a daunting thought to think, oh, I'm gonna learn all these different computer coding languages and how to do all of this, but just ease yourself into it and start to become familiar with it, because it's a lot, but it's definitely something that is very important for us to know. Okay, and but let me mention that last thing. I've talked about it before. I want to make sure that I'm on record talking about it again. Log files. Log files are very important. Log files can show what they've been doing, what's been happening. Understand your log files. Figure out all the different ways to get a hold of log files. Figure out a way to save things without them being able to change things that are saved, or to be able to get to things that are saved, to delete them or anything else. Now here's one of the like bizarre parts, and I'm much talking about this crazy stuff with like EMF. But okay, so if you look at a log file, right? Maybe like all the text on the screen, you're looking at it like turn your device like sideways, and just kind of gaze at it funny, and then you might start to see that a log file is more than just some words. It really is. And then if you might like shake your device that you're using, the camera like this right here, shake your camera and give it like a little pattern, and over those texts, you might just find out something. There's a lot of strange things going on, a lot more than people understand. And yeah, everything that you journal and record, they're going to get to that. Externals are very important. And even nowadays, you don't even have to really buy external. You can buy memory cards, and I would recommend, get like, I don't know about whatever you guys got, but I can tell you that with iPhone, there's a thing it's called iXpand. It's a SanDisk little thumb drive, and it plugs right into your iPhone, and then you download the app. It's called iXpand, and you can use that like a drive for like an expansion of your size on your iPhone. So you can transfer files to that and then pull it out, and then they're safe. They're on there and they're safe. Then go from there and transfer to something else before you plug it back into your iPhone, and make it safe. Make a copy of it. Get it all the way safe. And that's the kind of thing you have to do. And also, like with my Galaxy phones, my Androids, they come with, in the box, when I buy them new, they come with a little adapter that is a USB to the small USB-C that they are. So I could plug a thumb drive into that, and nowadays it's like anywhere from $5 to like $50. You can get all the way up to like 512 gigs on a little thumb drive, on a little USB drive. So that's way a lot of stuff. You could put a ton of stuff on that. You could back up whole computers to that, and I've made time machine backups and all kinds of things on little USB drives these days. I get them all the time, pick them up for $20, and use them for whatever, and that's what I've been doing. So you could, it's easy to back up backups. Like you can make double backups, and I figured out a lot of ways to go into like disk utility, even in like recovery mode, and make backups or copies of whole drives and all kinds of things that I've been able to learn how to do. I'm very good with that kind of thing. Like I'm not good with the coding itself, but as far as like working with computers and like making sure they continue to function and getting all the information and things like that, I'm good at that. So that's the things that are important. But I know that's a kind of a weird little theory. It's not a theory that I told you about with the log files, but yeah. Anyway, it's there's a lot of weird things going on, and there's a lot of things about this neural monitoring that when it all comes to the light, people are going to be blown away, like very, very blown away. So anyway, I got some things I got to do right now, and I'll try to catch up with you guys later if I can. Y'all have a good one. And I don't know, this is, what is it, like, I don't know what time. Let me see what time it is real quick. I just want to keep an idea of how long it's going to take. It's 8:55 p.m. For this to upload, to be available for people that didn't watch it live. I want to wonder how long it's going to take. So it's 8:55 now, and I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one.